Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with another reaction. This is my reaction to Young Justice Season 3, Episode 19, Elder Wisdom. Now this is my second attempt at recording this intro. You're saying second? Here's my first time recording the intro. Yeah, as you can tell, the audio is missing because as I'm using OBS here, I clicked on as it's a scene. Basically you set it up with your video if you're doing screen recording and audio. I didn't have audio selected, so it didn't pick up the audio. So it's unfixable. I have to re-record it. Now, basically, just kind of sum it up. I was excited for this episode, and I'm glad I was, because this episode was freaking phenomenal. Spoiler alert, you'll see in a second, but yeah. I'm really enjoying the season so far. I mean, I think the first half before the long break is better than the second half, but I'm liking the fact that Beast Boy has his own team, and it's the Outsiders, they're using social media. I like all that aspect. So yeah, so that's basically what I was saying in the first part, just kind of rambling or whatever. So anyways, here's my reaction to Young Justice Season 3, Episode 19, Elder Wisdom. Enjoy. Oh wow, immediately to Lex.
I know, Troya, but I'm needed out here. Please tell them both I'm thinking of them. Always.
Of course, sister.
Do you need to get back to the conference?
Whoa! Jesus!
Troya? Sister, are you alright?
No.
Troya?
She is not alright. Oh shit! That was awesome. That was cool. Transformations, he's jumping. Damn. Psychic battle. Awesome. She won, of course. Ho ho ho! You better run. Ooh! Ah, nice catch.
Careful, Mr. Godfrey. We don't want to spoil those.
Nice.
No, indeed we do not.
No.
And a leaguer was here in minutes. The system worked. These amateurs who clearly entered this country illegally were not required. As a result,
But they kicked the most ass.
Ours then moved in for the kill. Ambassador Troya was also targeted. And Lex is good, but he seems
throat.
almost prepped and ready to.
yes, Miss Sabi. Question.
Yep.
My dear, knowing and proving are two very different things.
That is a point. Knowing and proving are two different things. This is true.
It'll be all to talk to someone. Until you do, and until I know what's going on with you, you're benched from the team.
Damn.
I saw you on
I
television.
mean, yeah, she does need to talk to somebody. I don't know who though, but hey, Brion.
We saved lives. I'm afraid we're not to look for Vic.
Gosh, I forgot about Vic. Even when I'm here, I never see him.
I live here and I
Yeah.
never see him.
I'm afraid we've still found no cure for this cell death that's killing me.
I see.
Mom? I just left you in D.C.
What?
How'd you get here?
Guys, look! One of Professor Ivo's robot monkeys and this girl. She's reaching out to us for help. It's exactly what I hoped would happen. The Outsiders are out of here.
No, none of you kids are going anywhere. Not till we hash this thing out.
See, Jay, I really respect you.
All this showboating. Can't you find other ways to get attention?
We aren't doing this for ourselves. The meta teens at the youth center need role models.
I kissed a girl at school. Well, she kissed me.
Yeah, that's true. But what about the big thing that you're dying?
Feelings for this girl?
Suddenly you're upset about me being a hero? I've been on the team for 2 years. It was one thing for you to be part of a covert unit. But now you've put a target on your chest that rightfully belongs to Wonder Woman.
Most of the memorials are to kids like you. Who got the chance to grow up, marry, or have children of their own. Wally was like a grandson to me. I don't want any more holograms.
Damn it. He just snapped his finger.
After taking Bedlam's bribe to turn off the security system and open a door, allowing Bedlam's assassin to enter and kill the king and queen, your parents.
Oh, shit.
How long have you known?
Wow. Oh, they're still focusing on her. Going to text. Oh, okay.
Lost, alone, but I'm not going anywhere. There are meta-teens out there who are also lost and alone. Someone needs to be there for these kids. If not us, then who?
Someone has to empower them. If not us, then who?
You and I have had tough times, but we always find our way.
Take Blunda, where I personally witnessed the near death of Kid Flash. He and Wonder Girl and Beast Boy show all the maturity of kids putting on a show in their backyard.
Damn.
It's appalling. That's why I call upon the nations of the world to authorize a new hero registry to catalog, unmask, and regulate all vigilantes, cracking down on them and holding them accountable, even for the actions of their wayward protege. The original Flash, Jay Garrick, even started a brand new media account to post this video.
No one could have stopped me from being
Nice.
when I was young.
That's
So
cool.
I say,
We are all outsiders.
Fascist hero registry didn't work in
He
1960s,
tweeting.
won't work now.
It's a
Hashtag
tweet.
we are all-
so don't attack. Embrace. Embrace and co-opt.
Someone should get Superman a print of that.
Back to
I
it.
want to
Yes.
frame it.
It began with Oracle, who sorted her way through LexCorp shell companies to find the double factory.
And that's when
green.
Aquaman and I checked it out and discovered Lex.
Oracle posted the blurred monkey image on the outsider's feed. I posed as the distraught Matthew Malone.
While I morphed into his missing daughter.
Oh my
Lex.
god.
The Ivodrone and the monkeys?
Those Lex will know this was a setup. But knowing and proving are two different things.
Is that your excuse? Don't any of you see how truly compromising this is?
This is a war, Diana.
And which side are we on?
Hmm. Are you writing down the truth about your dying? There you have it, guys. This is my second attempt at recording this review because just like the intro, the audio was not selected for this. Thankfully, the reaction was everything was fine, but still. Anyways, this was a really damn good episode. A good mixture of drama, character moments, and action. The opening scene in this is great. First of all, opening with Lex Luthor is always a win in my personal opinion. But then getting into seeing the team was hiding out and waiting. But then you find out why. Because it was all planned by Lex Luthor, which of course it was. But seeing the different team members taking on different teams of basically Lex's team, and just seeing them using their different abilities, and it's just still awesome. Even though we know Halo is having a certain issue where she is dying, and the more she uses her abilities to kind of heal herself or bring herself back from death, it's killing her. It's slowly killing her inside. Just missed a phone call. Anyways, continuing, she gets slit in the throat. She basically died again. Luckily healed. Everything's fine. But then we find out later in the episode that she is still dying, and there's no way, like, they still haven't found a way to kind of fix it. And this is something that I brought up in the first time recording the review, and I want to make sure I bring up this point for sure again, is that the issue that I have with a lot of TV shows is that when there's a major important piece of information that a person needs to tell somebody or tell a group of people, they hold it off for storytelling purposes, and most of the time it's not worth waiting. And with her finding out that she's dying and she has a couple months, maybe most, to live from this ability basically slowly killing her, even though it's helping her survive and actually bringing her back from death, it actually still killing her, she decides not to tell anybody. She does decide to say, well, in my past life, in a sense, Brion, Tara, I was the person that took money and I took these bribes and I turned off the security system or whatever in your house and opened the door to let the assassin come in to kill your parents. That is something I've been waiting for them to cover, and even though they did prolong that, at least she did admit that information, but instead of telling Brion or somebody besides the doctor who knows what's happening to her, or the team, and the team should know, she doesn't tell them. She tells Brienne instead first, before she reveals big information to Tara and to Brienne, that I kissed a girl at school. Didn't say that she was drinking alcohol illegally, even though she's not really a teenage girl. Anyways, shooting a gun, got arrested. Doesn't reveal that other stuff, but just reveals the fact that she kissed a girl, that she actually kissed her, but doesn't say that she's dying. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's really bothersome in that aspect. Maybe it'll be revealed by accident, which is typically what will happen normally. Seeing the outsiders using social media is a smart play, because in this episode, it's a rare thing you see in the comics. It's a rare thing you see in general in other media, in mediums, in terms of Lex Luthor. He got owned because he sat there in front of that interview with G. Gordon Ramsay or whatever, and he was talking about how, well, the parents and these parental people above the kids and teens who are in the outsiders, this group, that because he used that team in the opening scene of this episode of saying, well, I called the Flash within minutes and he came to help save the day, but these kids, these outsiders got in here illegally into this country, blah blah blah, and using that whole thing. And so he got owned because he's like, well, like even the parental figures of the outsiders don't approve. And then we see Jay Garrick standing there in his outfit, which was awesome, and just saying, we are outsiders, and seeing everybody using, social media to use, we are the outsiders, or we all are the outsiders. It's one of those. And it's cool that they showed both sides of the argument. It showed the parental figures and the parents, it was some of the outsiders arguing their points why not to do this, because you're actually, instead of being a covert mission or undercover, now you're in the forefront, now you're in the public. But they're using social media in a good way to kind of reach out to the kids and the teens that need them, that the government won't call the Justice League to come help, or the police can't do anything about it. So that's pretty smart aspect, but using the parental figures and parents and all them discussing their reasoning them not to do it, and then having the actual the actual outsiders themselves, we said Young Justice, but yeah, voicing their counterpoints, I think was a good balance, because we got to see both sides of it, and then ultimately seeing that the teens are in the right, because the outsiders was created not to just be in the public eye, just to get people to see them on social media. Beast Boy's whole thing and the rest of them, they all agreed that it's to save people like them, teens like them, that can't help themselves, that are constantly in danger. The fact that we've been focusing this entire season on meta-human trafficking, like teens and kids being trafficked and turned into these creatures, and it's really bizarre shit. The outsiders are created to help that, and to prevent that, and to help them, and help the ones that can't get help. And I compared it in the first review that ultimately audio is non-existent, but I'll repeat it again. It's like the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Spider-Man looks out for the little guy. That's what the outsiders are doing. On a global scale, using social media to kind of boost it up. But you get my point. And it's crazy to see how we only had 3 of the outsiders show up and help that girl that was taken, and her father sent them along the way. And we see how this thing's unfolding. And then it's another one of those, the leaders of all these teams, that the teams think they're not working together, but the leaders are actually all working together. So that means all the team members with the leaders are actually working all together, not realizing the leaders are controlling it. Once again, puppeteer, another thing against Lex, which was the little girl that set the social media thing out to Beast Boy, that discovered it, was actually McGon. The dad was actually Bruce Wayne, cosplaying as that dad, or just pretending, and it was all covertly set up once again. Wonder Woman made a good point that we shouldn't be doing this, but Batman made another point. We are pushing this. We are doing this, and we have to. It's a war, so it makes total sense at the end of the day that they have to really push that forward and be that way. So this was really good. It covered a lot of interesting topics, a lot of things revealed, I'm still wondering, like, what exactly they're setting up in terms of, like, the ending, because Apocalypse has to come back. We have to see more. We have to know more. And right now we're getting breadcrumbs. So, and then the fact that we have a season 4, which I forgot to mention in the intro, we got a season 4 finally. I'm thinking either they're going to wrap everything up in this season, and season 4 is going to be another time jump with a bunch of new stuff, or we're still going to be building up to more stuff that's set up in this season that's going to tie into season 4. I think it's going to be the former, where we're going to tie up mostly all this stuff with Granny Goodness and Apocalypse and all that kind of stuff. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Apocalypse is Endgame, and that's the actual ending of the whole story, is whatever deal with Darkseid and everything comes to the forefront. Because that was the tease for the end of season 2. Then the show got canceled. So yeah, but anyways, that's the review. That was the video. Hope you guys enjoyed my second attempt at this review. And I'm curious to know what you guys thought about this episode. Let me know in the comments below, guys. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.